Hi everyone, in this video what we're going to cover is trademarks. Basically this is some protection for the brand name you decide to use on your products. For example, Apple, Google, these are all trademark names. You can't go and use these to sell services or products under those businesses' names. It allows them to protect from other people, impostering them basically and using their name and claiming to be Apple when they're not. Why is this important on Amazon? Because if you have a trademark and someone else tries to sell your product, it happens, there's copycats that try to literally sell your product on your listing without your permission. By having a trademark, you can go to Amazon and get those sellers instantly shut down from selling, an identical product to you under your listing and under your name. Because many sellers get successful, they're selling thousands of units a month, they rise to the top of Amazon. So basically what happens is you have factories in China and other sellers copy the product, copy the brand name, and try to sell on the same listing. And this is the main way to prevent that. I had a trademark on a particular product, someone tried that with me, I complained to Amazon and they got taken down and shut down off my listing, almost instantly. It's excellent protection. So, the trademark, what should you do? First of all, you should come up with a pretty generic brand name that you can use across all your items. Ideally, this is the same as your display ID on Amazon, the shop name that you've chosen. If you can find something that you can trademark and also use there, that's generic enough that you can use for almost any product, that's great. Why generic? Because, you might change what products you're selling in the future. You might add, sunglasses to your range. You might add more kitchen items or more household items. And if you've used something too specific, it's going to look strange. Like the yoga experts across kitchen products is going to look a little bit strange. So you just want a generic name that sounds nice, sounds good, doesn't have to really mean anything. And then what you want to do is just search Amazon in all the key markets, so the European market, the US market, Japan and Australia, and just verify that no one's using the name you're thinking of already. Then what you want to do is go to the country that your main business is based in. So if you're selling in the US, you really want to check the US Trademark, uspto website, and you want to search for the word that you're thinking of using as your trademark. It's probably worth searching in Europe as well, and just on Google too. To take a look on Google, see if you can find anyone using that name or domain, etc. If you do find someone else is using it, it's better just to think of something new rather than tweak it a little bit and use something similar. Just think of something new, repeat the process, search for the trademark, search Amazon, check Google. Then if you're okay, you can go ahead to register it through the website. You can use an agent to do this. There are services that do this for you. I personally did all of this myself. I filed by myself for the trademark. I worked it out. I watched some videos on YouTube. It costs around $200-300, as you can see. It's not super hard and it's not easy. It does take a few hours of watching tutorial videos, etc., to be able to process this trademark. And the other thing you need to remember is that even though you filed and paid for the trademark, there are renewal fees that come up that you need to make sure that you're paying, otherwise you can lose the trademark. And they'll send notices to your address and to your email that you provide to remind you, but it is your responsibility to continue to maintain your registration as well. So, absolutely, I recommend getting a trademark for your brand or products. If it's generic, then that's great. You can also then stamp or brand your products with the same trademark when you're developing them in the factory too. So really you kind of want to determine the name of your business, the trademark you're going to use, the Amazon ID you're going to use early on, and try to lock that in so that you definitely know you've got it. And then when you're doing the sourcing and the process, your brand's then ready to be applied to your product too. And it's definitely better to sell products you have to use a brand on Amazon anyway in terms of the seller ID display. But if you have a brand, then people can start to build trust, and you can start to build a reputation in your brand as well, fighting it. So people may try to rip off your product and your trademark. If they do that on Amazon, it's very simple. You give Amazon the evidence of your trademark and that it's yours and that you're the seller and owner of that particular product, and you can get people off your listing that way. I've done it in the past. It was simply just contacting the Amazon support team for sellers, and they're the ones who walked me through the process to do that. If someone's using your trademark outside of Amazon, that's a whole complete different game, and you'll probably need to seek legal advice, but you can protect on Amazon relatively easy. So by spending $200-300 on getting a trademark, you can then protect that product and that trademark across all your products on Amazon, preventing other people from mimicking you in that way. Thank you.